we got kilobits. Oh, we have a lot of kilobits.
I
might be early by a minute. I don't know. I miss it. Yeah, it's 9:59 here.
Oh no, we're
early a little
Shut
bit.
that down and start it again when it's on time.
So we're a little early, but hello everybody.
Hey everybody,
My
welcome
ear's
to the
still
stream.
Here. I'll tell about my ears.
We are back in our shop for the first time in more than a month.
And it's wet.
I am Kim of Kim Fixes Things. Kim vacuums up the water. Mexican Speck and Kevin Smith are here. Hippie Long, Twisted Mopar. Braden was here a half an hour ago. Inspector Bruce with the time, 10 p.m.
He
time
nails
stamp.
it every time.
How do you do that, Bruce? He's good at that. And Buddy Carfano. Welcome, everybody. We are in the shop. It's very damp. We had some, when the water really comes down,
we had rain.
It also comes in. And so I had everything stacked towards the middle of the garage, and it made no difference.
Because usually when the water comes in, it comes in around the edges, around the...
It must have started raining the moment we left for Arizona, because, I don't know, it's so damp in here. But Kevin says we missed y'all. Well, thank you. Impromptu floor cleaning, that's right.
Kim was vacuuming up and taking the wet dry vacuum and dumping it out like a 5-gallon bucket. And
it wasn't quite that much. I took out probably 3 gallon of water. 3 gallon of water on
a flat surface.
And all the firewood is damp now, so like there's sawdust and stuff. It's all so like it just not so good. Colby Quesos here. Welcome in. But we've got the AC running, and as most of you know, the AC, one of its most goodest features is it pulls some of the moisture out of the air, so we're hoping that starts to work. There's a little bit of flash rust on the rails here, but I think we can clean that up pretty quickly.
We got used to 10% humidity out in Arizona.
Man,
this is nice.
This has got to be, what, 80% humidity? And that's been running for hours.
We got home, backed the Jeep in, got out, take some stuff to open the door, came back down, taking some stuff out of the Jeep, and I'm already around the mosquitoes in my ears, and I'm smashing them. And it's like, you got to be kidding me already.
Filled the garage a little. It's just like all over the shop floor, but,
Well, and the grass outside's about...
Oh, gosh, it's the grass. There's a weed that's this high. I'm not even
taller
joking.
than me, yeah.
Yeah, there's
some
weed.
And it's pouring rain, so, going out and mowing isn't the thing to do.
It just rains every day. Stupid. I mean, we're lucky because I know there's lots of parts of the country that are really dry. We're getting all the rains.
It's always like that. The eastern U.S. they can't get rid of all the water. And out west, they're starving for it,
Barracuda's here. Welcome in. A fine mess to come home to. Of course, I knew it would. I knew it would. Hey, Wendy, welcome in. How you doing?
And then I couldn't find anybody to cut my hair. It's like
he was mad.
We decided not to drive up to Petaluma.
Because it was like 7 or 9 hours worth of driving one way. Like, we'd had to get a hotel room and stay overnight. That's an expensive haircut.
690 miles or something. It's like, okay, we're not going to do that. And then by the time I got back here, I wish I had, because every barber I find is like, oh no, appointment only. Oh, it'll be 2 weeks, this kind of thing. And I just want this hair off my ears, I get, like military kind of thing. So I got mad. I came home and I found the clippers and I went outside with an extension cord where I wouldn't make a mess. And I just started going and I cut it all off.
Wendy says it was 99 there today with the 113 degree index. You're way north of us. Why are they getting so hot so far north?
Well, it's the humidity.
No, it was 99 with 113 heat index.
It's like
wasn't that hot here?
out west, you know, was the hottest day we had while we were out there.
You did shave the head.
I did pretty much shave my head. It was I got my hat crooked.
We'll put it on straight.
I'm trying. It's like so. I don't know. The hottest day out there, it was actually kind of cool for being where I was. It's 111 degrees, but it's like 10% humidity. So, yeah, it's hot, but you don't feel all sweaty. If you go out at night, well, we went out that night. We went downtown Human, walked around. It was 97 degrees, but the sun's down, 10% humidity. You walk around, you just feel normal. It's just doesn't feel hot at all. So, what's this Richard Petty?
I don't know, but welcome back, Luis.
Well, I cut my hair, but I was having trouble reaching back here. I just took it like a lawnmower, you know, right over the middle of the top.
And then
Kim fixed it because there was some stuff back here I couldn't get, so she got it. But my hair grows fast. We'll be back out. Then the thing with the ear, I was going to go over to WAF Racing. That was the whole thing getting home this week because he was going to scan it, and then I'd have a file. So if they cut it up too much, at least, make an ear. His scanner broke. They had to send it in to get it fixed. It'll be a month. So, no scan. So I'm going in to, they're going to cut on it. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't think they know what they're going to do. Maybe they won't cut off too much. And then I'll just say, I told Kim I can just say, it's just, yeah, I used to, back in the days when I used to MMA, some guy bit a piece of it off.
I don't see any cancer.
I don't see any
cancer.
Yeah, I hope you're right. I hope they just start to cut a little and go, hey, there's nothing there. Then they may go, oh, there's some in there.
Anyone would be a little
more, and a little more, and a little more.
Anyone would be a little on edge, and this is no exception. He has been sometimes not able to sleep, very stressed.
It's
70% humidity, and it's still 81 here. See, it rained really hard, and it's damp in here.
Poured rain here.
Yeah, like I'm cold, but I feel like I'm like.
You feel cold? You were hot like minutes ago because you're moving around so much. I was
moving around so much, trying to clean up some of this water.
Well,
big Facebook scam to Cold War Motors. What a bunch of BS grr.
What happened there?
I don't know. I missed the Cold War Motors scam. Is this a new video? Is this new information, Kevin?
Facebook problems. The only thing I do on Facebook is with the marketplace.
Mexican Spec says you guys are feeling what we have every day here.
You know.
Yeah. And we're used to it until we spend a month in Yuma, and then you come back and you're like, oh gosh, this.
You know, it's
clammy. Oh my God, yeah. Ugh.
It was you know, we were 800 kilometers north of where Mexican Spec is, and it's so dry there. And you go south, just where he is, you'd think it would be dry, but it's not. It's soaking wet down there. Years ago, I cut my own hair until my girlfriend laughed at me because I hadn't been taking enough off the back.
Business up front, party in the back.
Well, you know, to cut my hair, like the barber out in Arizona that I used to go to, he's got old and stopped. But he just, you take him 5 minutes, maybe.
No time at all.
And I went in his barbershop, and she's standing there. She goes, well, you know, I've got an appointment in 15 minutes. I can't do you right now. I'm like,
oh, boy, did that upset him.
It's like, what?
He wants to tell people how to run their business.
Well, you know, what's she charge? Like $35, $40 for a haircut? She could have gone, have a seat. That'll be $35, and it would have been in her pocket. She would have been happy. And she would have got a tip. But instead, she like, oh, I think, oh,
she
no.
didn't want to
I'll
rush
just-
you out. She felt like
I'll
you
just wait.
deserved a full appointment, and she didn't have one to offer. I don't know. Maybe she was having a little bit of the Parkinson's and didn't want to overdo it.
Hippie Long says 90 clear, 17% humidity. I always thought over in the valley it was in the summer it was higher humidity because of all the irrigation, but I may be wrong. I remember when I used to go from the coast over to the valley, it always felt more humid. And it was big, this big thing. They called them June bugs. Driving down the highway and they whack, whack, whack into your windshield. Like in 2 minutes you can't see. You gotta go scrape them off. You know. Dead Cougar Garage. I'll cut your hair for free.
Hey, welcome in.
No, you weren't right here.
Thanks everybody for coming in. We're finally back from our vacation. Not really vacation.
Yeah, I worked, but
Yeah,
it wasn't hard work. It was kind of long hours.
It was hard work. You were stressed.
I wasn't that stressed. I was tired.
It was tough.
But
You made.
But I have to come to Northwest Ohio. Yeah, that's kind of like going to Northern California to get my hair cut up there. But I didn't do it. I thought about it. I mean, I'm doing good, but have trouble sitting and walking. That's all I'll say. Ooh. Well, I've just sent you an email about the Cold War scam. Okay, I'll look at that when we're done here. Hey, Slant Daily. Man, I missed your live show yesterday.
I was watching for a while. I watched for a bit.
I don't remember.
They were talking about a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, well,
They were answering people's questions. Tech questions. It's pretty.
Yeah, I missed it. Man, that Studebaker's getting crookeder.
Oh man, there's spots on this like I was welding right up against this lens or something stupid like that.
I love your video of Yuma and the desert. That reminds me of home. Thank you for that. Okay. You know, we ended up accidentally in California because I went across a bridge and didn't realize that I just crossed the Colorado River, and so we just kind of followed it south, and we ended up on Interstate 8, right where you probably drive across. And I don't know, did you know about the road out there, the Plank Road? That's kind of an interesting spot. Wendy says, I cut Dawn's hair.
Bet she does a good job, too.
Dead Dodge Garage, is that your black dart on Dead Dodge Garage?
Yeah, that was the one from Mexican Spec.
Oh. Yeah, that was on Mexican Spec site for a long time. I don't know if he sold that or not.
Yeah, for sure he did. He told us it was going to be on.
I got the car for the owner. It's a long story.
Yeah, there was some problems, but that was not.
That was some trip.
It got worked out. Yeah, that was a heck of a trip.
Oh yes, he does know. Shane does know where that Plank Road is. I always liked that because my dad actually went by there when he was 2 years old, and then we went back in 1958, and I was 4 then, and I remember him getting out and taking pictures of it. And then, like, you know, many years later, like about 10 years ago, I went back there again with a friend, and we looked at it, and then I was with Kim, and I said, hey, you got to see this. So I just pulled in there for the fun of it. Dead Cougar Garage would love to get Jamie to rewire my greenie. Shane says, we used to ride our motorcycles on it before it was fenced off. Yeah, the last little bit's fenced off. And they built well, you saw it in our video, they built a little section that's a replica of it. Oh, and Wendy says, I saw Rich 220 died. I didn't know that till last night when Kim told me.
Yeah, John Wilberg made a post about it. That's a shame. I don't want to say anything bad about the guy. Nobody wished that on him. What was the hassle at the border? Billy Joe shot a man while robbing his castle. Bobby Sue Took the money and run.
I suspect you didn't have a price on that black Ford wagon. Yeah, you probably have to get a hold of him. The Goo Garage. I am not going to. I don't know what that says. I might answer the comment on Jamie's channel to set the record straight. They want to make it public. The Cougar Garage has done a Mustang a long time ago.
Down in Texas. Says you know exactly
what are we doing? You're swapping things. Oh, that's a. What are you doing? Kim's messing with something.
Sorry.
Cameras and well, we just went black. Deactivate, activate. Oh, that's a different camera.
Ah, there's a darn bug on me. Very bright. Hold on a second. It's very bright. How's the brightness now?
Oh, it looks better. It looks kind of normal. You're looking at me from the side, though, and I'm like all slumped down. I'm sit up normally. Oh, Camino is back. Yep. Well, it didn't go anywhere. We went somewhere. It stayed here. '69 Cougar XR7 428 Cobra Jet Dark Ivy Metallic says Dead Cougar Garage. No fender use. They do not include any use. Hey, Faith's here. Hey. Kids make a noise. Hey, Faith. So you're looking at me from the side. I guess I could turn this way and look into that big camera. Wow. Then I got to look over here to see the chat. Yeah, I'm kind of quiet tonight. Usually I'm really going. You know what it is? Lack of caffeine. I ran out of caffeine drinks.
Lack of caffeine.
But you bought me caffeine drinks. Okay, so now we're. Oh, I'm not in the thing. Wrong way. Well, that's really weird. Oh, and then it really took a jerk. Camera, she's moving, trying to push it, and all of a sudden it goes, and the whole thing just takes off.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
This is what's like everything.
Always like that.
Oh, man. I think it's good to be home.
Oh, it is. Very good thing to be home.
Kevin says, almost ready for painting on the 58 Volkswagen. Sure been a project model. Where we? I thought we saw one of those somewhere. Didn't we see one?
58 Volkswagen?
Seems to me we saw one of those somewhere.
I don't know. Sorry.
Maybe it was a Buick. I don't remember. It was a 58 big GM wagon. I don't remember where it was we saw. We saw a lot of cars. How's the truck coming along? It's coming along. Kim just started messing with it a little bit, put the camera on it.
Yeah, I've been cleaning up water.
But this place got so wet. It just, the water just came in. It comes under one of the walls in the back.
There's no gutters
back
on
there.
The building. And
so it just comes in back there. But it really, she put everything kind of in the middle before we left, but it didn't matter. It flooded the middle of the shop. It was
well, there was
really
no one
wet.
here to stop it, so it just kept on going.
Ted Cougar says, actually, the 428 Cobra Jet was more successful in stock, super stock, than the 429. I like both those engines. I've had both. Well, no, I never had a 428. I've had FEs. I've had the 406, which I like that engine too. been Tom's wagon. He drove down to Virginia for a wedding. The Burlock says, Buff, did I send a link about car options in 1939? And I don't remember that, but I didn't look at all at my email today. I was still doing stuff for work today. And so I was paying attention to that instead of this. The only thing I did on this was I stole a picture of a car and I put it up as a thumbnail. Wendy says, you have two gutters on the roof. You have two gutters on the roof.
I know that building never had gutters, and I fixed the gutters on the house, and then there aren't any gutters to fix on this building. So
we need gutters that are this big, like big,
yeah,
18-inch gutters all the way around it.
We need gutters. I can't fix them if they don't exist.
And then have a big chute that goes out away from the building. Yeah, I know. It's like one more thing. One more thing to do. No, there was a 429 Super Cobra Jet 70. Says, good Cougar Garage. Oh, and Kevin Smith says that oil's averaged 8 miles per gallon on the trip. Good thing he doubled the gas tank. Oh, man. Making noise. Very good. It says he's looking good. I'm not sure about the shape of the tailgate, so yeah, we've got to get that finished up. It's just sort of there.
It's lovely. What do you need? Perfect. What happened to the other picture?
Hey, John Cope's here.
What happened to the other picture?
I took it away because it was showing the side of my head and not you working, and I can do that again if you like that. But it's just showing the side of my face, and it wasn't showing you, and you were over there working.
Maybe I should put it up that way more so it can show the side of your head.
I don't know. It looks like there's two of me. It looks like this
there
is
two of you.
Yeah, I don't like that. Let's see. What were we heard something about John Cope when we were out there. I don't know. I'm just trying to recover from what we do. 5,068 miles.
That's a lot of miles.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles.
And the Jeep did just fine. The Jeep it averaged probably about 26 miles a gallon. One night we got 30, but it was pouring rain, and I wasn't going very fast, and visibility was way down, so just kind of taking it easy. That's 30 miles a gallon. That's what happens when you go 50, 55 miles an hour. But the 26 miles a gallon was mostly going 70 and 75. So I'm not unhappy with that. You know, there's a lot of people don't like that, those Jeep Patriots. It's not a bad car at all. It's comfortable inside. We got all our stuff in there. No, show the other side of your head, says Dave Cooper. So I have to turn around this way. This is the side with the ear that they're going to cut. I hope they don't cut it up much. And then Kevin Smith says, yikes, that's a lot of miles.
Yeah, it was.
I remember doing these trips like across the country and everything when I was a little kid. My father's 56 Ford wagon with a 292 was one of those Holly 4000, looks like a upside down carburetor, 4-barrel, and it would get about 11, 12 miles a gallon, which I guess then was about right. I would hate to have that now. The tick bite was fine, except I got Lyme disease.
It wasn't fine, it was terrible.
Well, the tick was long gone. The Lyme disease was not. Yeah. Then I got an antibiotic what was that stuff called?
I don't know.
Yeah, cyclamine.
Cyclops.
Anyway, it killed me. That was horrible stuff. And then they changed antibiotics, but the Lyme disease, I think, it all went away. So.
Yeah, the spot went away like right away, like within like 2 days. It went away.
I don't remember the name of that antibiotic. I should remember it.
Sorry,
Some medicine names, you know.
It was
Dead Cougar Garage says, I'm getting 12 miles per gallon in Greenie. Apparently that's fantastic. Oh, the 428 Open. That's probably pretty good. And then Wendy says, you got 2 years. I still have 2 years. This one, it had that cancer on it, and they took the cancer off, but now I got to go in, they got to pick at it some more, make sure they got all the cancer. And I'm a little bit concerned with that they might start taking a big chunk of my ear off. So I was going to get it scanned today or tomorrow over at WAF Racing. He's going to take his scanner and scan it so we'd have a file, and later, I could make a 3D print an ear if I need to. Kind of a joke, but kind of like to have it. And then his scanner broke. So we sent it in to get it fixed, and they said it's going to be a month before they could fix it. So I guess I'm not going to get it scanned.
It really stinks.
What is this? Kevin Smith says, Kevin says, lucky if I get 20 miles per gallon in my wagon, 3.1 liter. Oh, that's really? I used to have those wagons with the 2.8 liter, which is the same basic engine. I don't remember it being real bad, but I don't remember what I got. It was like 25 or something. Let's see. Burlock says, Kevin, due to the CVT partially. I hear nothing but bad stuff about the CVTs, but you know what? That car has 199,000 miles on it. The CVT works great. I've had some other cars with CVTs, and I've never had a problem with. Well, no, I had one problem with one, but it had a warranty on it, and they replaced it under the warranty. So, and then it worked fine. So I don't know.
You've had pretty good luck.
I've had good luck with them, but I'm kind of, I'm not running it wide open all the time.
Yeah, I don't know if it's for racing. I don't think I would use it for.
And Tavo's here.
Hard work. Welcome in, Tavo.
And he says, "What's that awesome car in the shop?" Yeah, it's getting there. It's like we were away for a month, so we didn't get much done on it. And we're talking about No Name Nationals and getting this done. But I don't know. I almost don't even care. We got cars to take the No Name Nationals. We can take them,
I care. I want to take it.
I know. It'd be nice. Mopar J says, I just heard Rich 220 automatic pass. Yep. I didn't meet him, but seen he was part of No Name Nationals.
Kind of.
Kinda,
reluctantly
yeah.
so.
He had a personality that was
abrasive.
sometimes abrasive. And I don't think he ever went to No Name National. Did he go the last year? I don't know if he's actually
No,
there.
He never went. They had a big cardboard cutout of him.
We had a big cardboard cutout of him there, but he never went.
See, a bunch of people tried to help. He had this car, and a bunch of people tried to help him. He
didn't want help.
He was very arrogant about his opinion about how his stuff was, and
he was
one
of those.
There was a lot of clash, and then there was some good-natured taunting, and then I don't know if it was all good-natured, and I don't know. But nobody wanted to see anything bad come of him. But he would get mad and block people, and
he had everybody blocked.
People would give him perfectly legitimate advice, and he would not take it, and he couldn't get through the.
I think he had everybody blocked, and then he slowly unblocked them because he figured out they were actually pretty nice people.
We kept telling him, like, we're not trying to troll you, Rich. And it was difficult.
Blue says, I got 24 miles per gallon on my 69 Mustang Sports Roof, 250, 3-speed stick. I wish I'd get that in my similar engine, my 200. I'm getting about 17 on that thing, which is one of the reasons we didn't take it to Arizona. I'm actually glad we didn't take it because the Jeep is so much more comfortable. The seats recline and the air conditioning is second to none. I mean, that air conditioning works really well, and the air conditioning in my Ford is not perfect. So I'm fixing my water with Island Punch. Let's see, the chat is going, and I'm messing with this. Let's see. Oh, that's the guy. Oh, the one I danced in front of. It's just
Yeah.
Nissan's like 350Z has CVT, so why does a four-banger kill a CVT Patriot? Our Patriot doesn't kill the CVT. It's got 199,000 miles. I remember getting 100,000 miles on an automatic back in the 60s was phenomenal. And now you get 200,000 on them and something happens and people don't hate the transmission. I don't know. I think they're okay. And I'm easy on it, you know. When Carpano says CVT transmission not bad to keep up with the fluid changes. We have no idea if it's ever been changed. We got
it needs a fluid change. I can tell by the
I ordered all the stuff. There's 2 filters and the pan gasket and stuff. So that stuff's supposed to be here tomorrow. So at some point it's supposed to be pouring rain. I want to pull this thing out, pull that in, but can't pull this out with pouring rain. CD Burlock says David's bridal.
Okay, you get 2 points. Get married and use David Bridal.
When the English says he blocked me and I don't know why.
Yeah, well,
he pretty much blocked everybody.
He just does start blocking anybody who's from our group.
But then he slowly unblocked them, so I don't know.
There was stuff that going. There were people who were trolling, but it wasn't any of our people really. It was.
Talos says, lucky to get 20 miles per gallon, big gallon, out of my 245 Valiant. How big is a gallon there? Big gallon. Yeah, there's all this different. Hippie long. Kim, tell us your plan.
I'm just trying to splice in all this rest of this metal work so I can finish this stupid. I'm just cutting a piece of.
You're like way out of the camera. You put that camera on you and you're not. I'm blocking this, and if I move, then I'd go out of this. I don't know what we're doing. What was I here? Blue Grip Garage. I was drafting semis and no AC to get 10 miles per gallon. Yeah, we had the AC running the whole time, pretty high. Although even in Arizona, when I came back from work one day, and it was 111 degrees, and I had to turn the air conditioning down before I got back to the hotel. It was freezing me out of the Jeep. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty
good. Oh, very good as stuff. I commented about the shape of the Utes tailgate. If they're intending for it to be like your Utes tailgate, it's way off. No,
it's way off.
We know that, and we just decided we're going to use a piece of the deck lid, and we're just going to do what we can. We're not going to go to all the trouble to fabricate a tailgate that's perfect like an Australian tailgate.
I mean, we could always do that later at some point if we really wanted it. But right now, we're just making what we have into something that works.
Kevin said, whatever happened to Pit Snipe? You know, once in a while he's here, but not very often. Talo says, Imperial gallon, about 4.54 liters to year 3.78. Oh, that's a big gallon. Imperial gallon.
Da 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 da.
Does he mean 4 liters? Does he mean 4 liters? Never blocked Don. Oh, you never blocked Don. That's pretty funny. Dead Cougar Garage says later, Gators. What's going on?
It's mechanical drawings of Buff Del Campo. That's why you got the side.
Oh, he says, okay, I'll stop preaching. Then what? Then he says later, Gators. He's taking off? All right.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. Don't know.
Preaching? Preach on, Mr. Burlock.
It's not Mr. Burlock. It was Dead Cougar says, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
We're doing something wrong. He's blocking us.
Josh Holman, unsubscribe from him. What's this, Josh Holman? Unsubscribe from him.
From the fellow who passed away.
Oh. Well, Parquet, I do what I can. That Cougar Garage, trust me, I'm stressed out about his health. He said something about take a paw to the doctor or something, and I missed it.
You gotta take good care.
And then Braden says, why do we get a side view of Buff? Kim wanted to get a view of the back of the Valiant while she's working on it, and I'm in the way. And I don't know why she put the camera there, but she put the camera there.
I'm moving the camera. Switch the other camera so they don't get motion sickness while I move this camera.
Okay, we don't want anybody to get motion sickness, so we're going to go to this, which makes more sense. Ooh, we got cables. Where's that cable come from?
Shoot, I'm plugged in.
Plugged into something that's, it's going to stretch out. Josh Holman, good evening to one and all. And all is well. Good evening, Josh Holman. Oh, Hippo says, record his BP 3 times a day and write it on a calendar. Yeah, I'm struggling with some. What was that? I'm struggling with some BP issues because I'm on a BP med that has some side effects. So if I take more, it keeps the BP down, but if I take less, I don't have the side effects. So I'll talk to my doctor about it. I'm supposed to have an appointment with him pretty soon. Very cool. What differential ratio? Tavo, Dad reckoned our BH with the 245 did 24 miles per gallon. It's got a 2.92 differential.
292s are good.
He was saying he didn't want to preach about fog getting to the doctor. I don't think he's preaching. Braden says, where is the water in the garage coming from? The wall. Back, let's see, back right about where I'm pointing. It runs off the roof. There's a spot there where it comes in underneath the wall. And Kim has cleared it out back there so it's better than it used to be, but it still comes in. And it rained so hard today that it not only came in a puddle back there, it just covered the whole floor. It was huge. So Mark Sauvé is here. Next expect, fingers crossed, we might have a cash buyer flipper for the house. We'll know in the next few days. Mopar case says good luck, Mark. Oh, and Mopar K, I did get your address. I haven't sent anything yet. I gotta do that. Tippy long for Pawpaw, BP and O2 levels tell the tale. Okay, Kim's gonna try the camera change again. Well, now you see the back of my head, but that's not right in the front of everything. Yeah, this is better, I think. Vintage. Man, we went right through your area. Oh, I should tell the story.
Okay, but you gotta wait until
I just farted on Shelby. What?
You just what?
He says, I just farted on Shelby.
Don't do that!
Go outside. Okay, I'm gonna go scroll back over because I missed like three rows of chat. Let's see here. Valiant Adventures here. She says, I don't know why you would say that. Let's see here. What else? Steve Burlock says, adult chat ad. Check if Google translates it. What? Okay. Is that for Buck? Jeez. Be long. Good call. Okay. I just used to bugger. Let's see. Oh, no. Tavo, I don't go to the doctor. That place is full of sick people. I don't want to catch anything. Man, that's how it was during COVID. I had a blood pressure issue, and I just wanted, the doctor wanted me to go to the hospital, and I refused. My blood pressure, I'd run out of meds, and so my blood pressure went way up. He was going to call an ambulance, have me sent from his office to the hospital, and I refused. I said, just write me the prescription, and I'll go up there and get it. I know what he goes. They need to bring that down slowly and all. So he wrote the prescription, and I went and got it. But they made me go up front, and they had a notary, and they wrote a thing that said I was responsible for my own death and all this, and I had to sign it before he let me go. But I didn't want to go in a hospital right at the beginning of COVID, so I went up there and got the medication. Within a half an hour, I was out of the woods. I was in good shape.
I take better care of him than that now.
Well, it's when I was getting meds. When I was getting meds from Mexico, and I'm in Maryland, and I'm running out. But I knew I was going back out there, so I was kind of, what do they call it? Moderating them, something. So I shouldn't have done that.
Nah. But now you know.
Well, Parquet says, hey girl, are you gonna race your car at No Name National?
Me? Oh no, she's talking
to
oh god,
Valiant Adventure. There's Vintage Adventure and Valiant Adventure.
I know. I'm friends with her on Facebook now.
And she says yes, she's gonna race.
Of course. She's an adventurer. For sure. What kind of motors in her car?
Yeah, what do you have?
318?
Yeah, what do you have in your car? Faith says, I want to be in a nursing home. RN with all the pain I'm in. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Mopar cases. Head to the bone, I'll be there. Mexican Spix. You and Shelby have similar cars.
Shelby! Thank you, Mexican Spec. get 2 points because my brain is dumb.
Oh, you couldn't remember Shelby.
No, and I was embarrassed because I should remember people's names.
Mopar case is literally, the front clip is the same. Valiant Adventure, I'm so excited, I can't wait. Mopar case, geez, Buck, glad you're okay. I'm okay? Oh, from the blood pressure.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, that was in 2020 or something. I don't remember. And I can't keep up with this. My buddy's daughter-in-law named her daughter Jagger. I asked Mrs. Speck, if I talk to her again, should I tell her we had a dog named Jagger? And Valiant Adventure says there's a 73. Luis says 71 Pontiac Bonneville and Rugrats. Vintage Adventure. It'll be so cool having all those A-body Plymouths out at No Name Nationals. I'm so ready for that. And Mopar cases mine's a 73 Duster, and it just scrolls by. I can't read it all. I'm sorry. She says a 318 with Magnum heads. John Wilburn's here. Hey, John.
That's good. The 318 with Magnum heads is pretty good. Does it have a cam in it? I don't remember you saying, does it have a cam?
Sorry, everybody. This is just scrolling by so fast. I'm skipping some. Mopar case is 340 with a 727, 8 3/4 with 389s. Oh, tell Ken, Mexican Spec, tell Ken, remember, it's gone already. Oh, man. Remember, Cobra Shelby will come out with that, okay? Well, and Kim wasn't looking at the chat. Everybody was saying Shelby and everything, and then Kim wasn't looking at the chat. She was over there looking at what she was doing. Shelby was, sadly, she died in a house.
Oh.
The owner gave her a heated bed. It went on fire and burned the whole house down. Oh, no. Vintage says 389 is a Ford ratio.
389? Yeah, I don't. That's not familiar.
Don't worry. It'll be the fast one. Blue Grit. After getting the COVID shot, I had a reaction in the meds they gave me because of the shot in the hospital for 5 days. Then the insurance denied the coverage. Valiant Adventure says Tanner is typing out the specs of my car. The 318 in Shelby's car has the smallest MP purple shaft made for the small block.
Oh, okay.
Mexican said, Blue Grit, that is what I explained to Mrs. Speck. I'm not going to voluntarily inject myself with medicine. I don't know what it'll do to me. Yeah, where I work, they really wanted us to have it. I had 4 of them anyway. Garfon, can't tell you your name, but tell you what car you drive. My Scamp has 433 gears, says vintage. Be pretty sweet. We'll see how it likes the gear with the 3-speed manual. Oh, did Max Wedge come in here? Dick Dastardly, I missed him somewhere. It's scrolling by pretty quickly. Sorry, everybody, I'm missing chats. And Olive's here. How you doing? Okay, Hippie Long. The trunk needs body work. It's pretty much done. Engine bay paint, I accept. I think that would be fun to do. That's why I don't want to change the color on the Valiant, because I'd have to pull the engine out and do the engine compartment. I just don't want to do it.
It's lazy, is what it's
Hippie Long.
saying.
It's just a lot of work for what? For what? Color change?
I mean, if you could change it to any color you want. We could always change it.
I think it'll look good this color.
We can always change it whenever we want.
It'll look like a Mopar color. Hippie Long Max, do you have a dog named Schmedley? Vintage says, I just had a YouTube ad.
Hey, get 2 points. What the hell? This crap.
Why aren't we seeing? Oh, I know where we're not seeing him. This got swapped to Top Chat when we rebooted. Oh. I'm not seeing everybody.
You guys are troublemakers. That's why we were all on the hidden list.
Hey, spider women rub their eyes in the morning. I rub my eyes in the morning. John Wilburn, man, this is scrolling by fast. I'm going to offer something cool on my channel tomorrow just for Mopar people. If you want a transmission built, you may want to check it out. Oh, yeah. Valiant Adventure says Panther Pink. Very cool. Mike Oxlong. Howdy, y'all. Howdy. How you doing? And Faith, I'm not going to answer that. John Wilburn, I'm competing with Cope Racing Transmission's website this week to see who will sell more CRT parts. Finish this. John, do you have any specials on neon transmissions? A neon transmission. Value Adventure, I want a car in Panther Pink so bad. All saying hi, everybody. Hippie Long, I have a question. I need 1964 Dart GT trim clips. Any ideas? Man. Well, we all know what A bodies only.
What about A bodies only?
Well, he needs trim clips. Somebody might know. Wilburn 10 or possibly I could do 30th. 30th. Or maybe that's 3OTH. Is that a transmission? Let's see. I just did Mopar cases. I just cover the engine and move the stuff out of the way to paint it. Yeah, it's a slant 6. It'd be hard to do one side. I'm not going to do that. I already read that. John over Hippie Long. Frank Parks in Somerville, Georgia.
30TH.
Yeah, and Faith says I'm being silly. Yep, you're being silly.
I think that's the overdrive version of the 904. I think.
Well, I'm getting concerned about the CVT just because of the number of miles on it. We're going to service it. But, it's basically has 200,000 miles on it, and it's still working really well. But, yeah, driving that thing across the country, I don't want to have it crap out somewhere. Finishes. I'm hopping out. I have a new job to start in the morning at the local fire department. I had to change my face earlier for tomorrow. Wait a minute. You're done with the ambulance? Man, I was going to tell you about where we went through your area there, but you're already leaving. It's that's where we really started getting the humidity. I didn't realize how many lakes and how much water was around there. Man, that place we were smacking bugs going down the road. I had no idea how wet that area is. Let's see, Hippie Long, Mexican Spec saying Hippie Long, I bought a bunch of trim clips from eBay for my 63 Savoy. They still make them and you can buy them. Just look at the style you need. Faith says, what color baby kitten should I get? Pink. Mexican Spec says, good night, Tanner. So there's listening to some other channels. CBT is either going to break by 120K or it just won't ever break. That's how they make it sound. Well, my other one started running hot at 109,000, and I had an extended warranty, and I took it into the Chrysler dealer, and they did some tests on it, and I said, well, it needs to be replaced. They quoted me $4,100 for the transmission and labor, and she goes, wait a minute, you have an extended warranty. She goes, we'll do it for $100, what do they call it, copay or whatever. What is it?
Yes.
Okay. And so I said, well, have at it. And they put a transmission in. It cost me $100. So, and Valiant Adventure says, I guess we're going to bed, guys. Bye. Okay. Take care.
Woo-hoo! Good night. Uh-oh. There's youngin.
Oh, my Chevette theory, if it doesn't die early, it's in for the duration. Okay, let's see. And Doug's here. Have no fear. Faith says, Kim, sing a song for all of us.
I don't understand. Working!
She says she's working. Over here in Arizona, more noise. Oh, Kim's making parts for the back of the tailgate and the spot you can't see. There's a curvature spot here that we need to finish up. Inspect, put a link. I don't know what that link is. Let's see what the link is. Oops. Oh, that's Mexican Specs. That's his parts.
Mexican car parts?
No, they're like when we bought they're all the
Lights are right there. You can show people.
lights and stuff. Yeah. Oh, where are they? They're here somewhere on the table.
You can give an endorsement.
Well, we bought side marker lights from Mexican Spec, and they were perfect. Now I don't know where they are. They're in this heat.
They're in the file.
I don't want to undo the heat right now.
But they were good. They fit. Like
and Hippie Long's already been there. He says,
even a little nuts.
That's a cool.
Correct.
Yeah, everything worked.
Okay.
Oh, there they are.
Just like.
We got these from Mexican Spec, these side marker lights. Yep. But we took them out while we're working on it so we don't hurt them. Mexican Spec, I bought my car with no side trim. I had to buy it on eBay, and then the clips, it all worked out. Pablo says, side trim clips on our 69 through 77 Valiants used to be reproduced here, $5.50 for a pack of 10. They stopped making them. But one of the big name resto places grabbed the last. Now $25 a pack of 5.
Of course.
Yeah, they snapped them up and they're going to make money, huh?
Always the way.
When the English says, I'm waiting from the car and get the pool is open so we can cool off. To get the pool. Here it's, I don't know, I think it stopped raining. But everything's soaking wet out there. We don't have a pool anymore. We call it the pool, but it's where the pool used to be.
It's a large, sandy place where mosquitoes roam.
A large place where the mosquitoes roam, yeah.
Give me a home where the mosquitoes roam.
Well, Parquet says the color of the duster to me is a 6 out of 10, only because I really want to fix the body, because someone slapped Bondo all over it. You can see it through the paint. Oh, it says I want to go high impact butterscotch, but it's very close to my duster's color. Hippie long, I like all color dusters. Lee says, wow, sounds good. What, is that from Kim singing?
What did I say?
You were singing. You were asked to sing. I don't know if that's why you said
singing.
that. Yeah, you were singing. Talking about roaming.
Oh, give me a home where the deer roam in the buffalo play. Okay. I'm going to have to make noise again.
She's going to make noise.
Again, somewhere.
Oh, Parquet, this is Hippie Long, so Smoke Parquet sanding my car right now. 5-inch orbital and 40 grit. 40 grit. Now keep the sparks out of my eyes.
And deer in the buffalo play.
Take 4 people in 4 orbitals you've done in 2 days. Or 1 person 8 days.
It takes a while. Sure does take a long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
And Louise twice says, be careful. Yeah.
And I think it's gonna take a long, long time.
Well, his fate's still here. Kim's singing. Pete's Custom Car Shop. Hey, how you doing?
Pete's here?
Pete's here. We were in Arizona watching you.
I was talking to Pete earlier when he was streaming.
Oh, okay.
If any of you guys don't know, Pete's Custom Car Shop, he does a stream a couple nights a week.
Hey, maybe Mexican Spec can put up a link to Pete's Custom Car Shop. So
interesting guy, laid back stream, lots of cool people. Check them out. Check them out. Been a friend of the stream for a few minutes here now. His wife hangs out in the stream and chats as well. She's a daisy. And, yeah, they're good people. So is Pete coming to No Name Nationals? Pete,
I don't know, Pete. Are you gonna come to No Name Nationals?
I don't remember if anybody even ever asked them.
pretty good stretch, but it should be fun to see you there.
Where's he from?
He's in next to South Dakota. He's in Minnesota.
Oh. Well, he's a working guy. They can bring the RV. They don't even have to bring a car. Just come down in the RV, meet some people, hang out. It'll be fun. And maybe he's already got plans.
There isn't a lot of light where you are. I think you're just working in a dark hole.
Really?
Yep. So I want a pair of plain steel 15 by 8 factory wheels. Should be 78 or 79, maybe 80. John Wilburn, whatever happened to that? Was that a satellite or a Roadrunner or something you dragged in one time? And you dragged it in. What's going on with that car?
I'm gonna hit this with a hammer.
Gonna hammer it?
Hammeration.
Hammeration. And I couldn't keep up with this chat. Now it stopped. I was like, I could not keep up.
Suddenly it just stopped.
Just stopped. I think sometimes that's a YouTube problem.
I think so sometimes.
And then it just goes.
The
whole window
about connection though?
We have over 8,000 kilobits going. Our end's okay. Luis says, Luis just said Pete's Custom Car Shop. Hello. Okay, so that's behind. So yeah, maybe it's just
the whole thing went to shoot. Went to shoot.
Mike Oxlong, I'm trying to work out what that pickup is we're working on there. Oh, it's here. I'm gonna change something around here. I gotta come up with some other pictures. Is this it? Yeah, this will work. Okay, Kim, I'm going to swap some pictures around here. Oh, I don't know what happened. Now it went away.
What did?
Here it is.
Oh, you got it! Good job! Well,
okay.
Check it out.
So,
it's technically proficient, people.
So, it's a Plymouth Valiant, 1972. But down under in Australia, they have these things they call utes, which are the actual name of it is a Wayfarer, but they call it a ute, like a utility vehicle. And so it's kind of like a Ranchero or an El Camino, but it's on the Valiant body. So we have this
four-door Valiant body.
Well, yeah, and it's the same doors as the four-door, the short doors. So, man, I looked at that and I said, that's what we need to do. So,
because nobody cares nothing about a four-door.
So we started converting ours, into a pickup. So it'll be a ute like down under, except it'll be left-hand drive. We won't have the steering wheel on the wrong damn side of the car.
And it's not a perfect replica.
It's not a perfect replica, but the dimensions are the same, and we use the back wall. Well, you can see the back wall behind the driver's seat. Kim had bought an old Ford Ranger that she bought for parts, and she used the engine out of it, some other things. But we took the back wall out of that and used that for the cab, and we're using pieces and parts of the Ranger bed, the inside of the bed, and the outside. We just welded up what was there. We took the deck lid and cut it to make a tailgate out of it. So yeah. Anyway, so we're making a Ute.
It is a one-of-a-kind custom American conversion to look like.
And we got this car, got a really good deal on this car. Got it from Uncle Tony and a guy named Stubby, and they had it together, so we got it. And then
we built the motor for it. That was what we did the first year of our channel.
It had no engine in it, had no seats in it, or maybe it had some rotten seats or something. So we put some bucket seats in it, which don't belong in it, but they are nice. They're comfortable. And the upholstery's good and everything. And we built a slant six that Kim did a port job on the head, and we have videos of that. So there's that. And then
we got a turbo manifold.
Yeah, Kim made a turbo manifold. So we got a turbocharger. We may turbo it, but right now it's just a really good running slant six because it doesn't have any miles on it.
Yeah, we haven't even we took it up to the gas station once. It's been running.
That thing only has like 10 or 15 miles on it, and then it had a 904 in it. It just turned out to be a good transmission. It works great. So
good, yeah.
So everything's been pretty good. The front end was, when it was still a four-door, we drove it. I'm driving it. I had one seat in it. Kim's sitting on the floor with a camera. She goes, "So how is it?" I said, "This is the worst handling car I've ever driven. It was horrible."
It could have been that.
We went down. It was that bad. We went down and got gas, and then the front tires had like 8 pounds of pressure in them. So we filled the tires up. That made it better, but it was still all wonky. So Kim bought all the bushings and ball joints and tie rod ends, all that stuff. We rebuilt the right side, but we haven't rebuilt the left side of the suspension. So we've got to do that. And we did
all the brakes.
And we did all the brakes. So, we still got to do the left side of the front end.
But it's a car.
And
it's a whole car. It just needs some stuff still.
Yeah, so I would say it's a custom build. Yeah.
Pain in the butt is what it is.
Talo says, "My Ute isn't a factory color, but close to what we call Capri Blue, also known as the sheet blue on pacer models." Okay, so I'm going to go back to that. That right there, Tavo that's in the chat here, that's his car. And he sent me pictures of it. Then I sent him pictures back, and I put in like places to put dimensions. And he started doing that. And then what he did was, he's a parts guy. So he had some like Chrysler actual drawings that he sent me, and he put the dimensions all over everything.
Oh, no.
So we were able to make it pretty good. There's their front fenders, hood, and grill are different. So we're just going to run the American Valiant look on it, and the same thing. The taillights are a little different. But we're running the Valiant taillights, and we're making the tailgate out of the deck lid. So now I'm going to go back to this. Hey, Tavo. Hey, all says, "Hey, Tavo. Dusters and such did come in a shade like that sometimes too. I've actually got a dealer brochure for 75 dusters in Valiant. Shows all the colors available. It's not very accurate." Ooh, we're spinning around.
This is what happens when you try and clean up. I gotta get to the thing that's the furthest back.
Yeah, and there's
always
there's a sheet metal break in the way, and that thing weighs about 500 pounds. Oh, and there's an engine in the way. That's Kim's 318. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to work on the 360 first. I don't know. I haven't decided. It's 318.
Paolo says it's coming along real well, Buff, considering what you have there to work with. It's really good. Yeah, it's taken a long time, but then we took a month off and went to Arizona because you know what? When Social Security, I get this much money. So somebody offered me a job, somebody I'd worked for in the past, and I said, make it worth my while, and he did. So we went down there, and I worked for
1 month in Arizona
three
is
weeks.
greater than 1 year on YouTube.
Yeah, we made more in a month in Arizona we make in a year on YouTube. That's for darn sure.
And that's not
maybe
because
5
you're
years.
making so much. It's because YouTube doesn't pay squat.
So yeah, I mean that was a good thing.
There's nothing professional for you to do here that pays.
Yeah, you know, if I got a job here, it's like I found one job. The guy wanted to hire me, but I didn't want the job. He wanted me to go out and work on trucks, like delivery box trucks and stuff. But it was not in a shop. It was work outdoors. That's like, man, I am just too old for that. I'm not going to do that. But then, nah. Or I could get a job like doing groundskeeping at a church or something. That doesn't pay well. Or maybe at the Dollar General or something. But what I was doing was, I don't know, how much can I tell him? I was working
I don't think we should really.
Yeah, no, I was working for a guy that I knew before.
Airplanes.
No, it's not. It's just.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't even airplanes.
No, it's people that know airplanes and fly airplanes and that kind of thing. But setting up a warehouse, I've done. It's logistics software. Wrote all this stuff and tried to train some people to use it. I should have stayed there longer. But so yeah, it's a software, and he paid me well. He works on Hippie Long. I love your Ute project. It's got me wanting to build one. Yeah, you could do an earlier one. Yeah, don't mess up your 64 Dart. But yeah, you could find a Dart. Man, I was on.
Marketplace.
You want to guess again? I was on Google Street View looking at a town I used to live in on the street, and I see a car pulled in a driveway, and it's a Dodge Dart about the same year as yours, probably 63 or 4. But the front clip was a Valiant, and it all lined up perfectly. I grabbed a screenshot of it, so I've got that somewhere. Maybe I'll use it as a thumbnail some night. Tavo, we do share a lot of colors with Chrysler USA, but ours have different names, probably because we spell color with a U. Tavo, I don't want a job, just the money a job would pay. Yeah, tell me how to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. Oh, there's that. I always kind of suspect that the color names are just trying too hard to be special or something.
Yeah.
Let me find that thing.
Well, oh, shoot, the camera aimed at the wall.
Camera's aimed at the wall because you're over there working by the wall. You're dragging a welder around.
I'm trying to be interactive here, folks.
Okay, now there's more light there. Are you going to weld on that?
Yeah.
Are you going to be in any, what do you call that shit, that zinc stuff, galvanized?
No.
Okay.
No, it's all old worker, new worker. None of this galvanized.
Barry Kuda says, yours is lighter than Smurf Blue, Tavo. If I had your Ute, I'd be tempted to paint it a beautiful metallic aquamarine blue on VIPs. Here's a BF or a BG. You know, I like the color of his. It looks like something Chrysler would have. Yeah, I mean, just.
Do you have the spray bottle?
Look at that. Yeah, it's back over there. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that just looks like a Chrysler color. I mean, I would That's what I always thought it was. I guess it isn't. Louis says, I hate technology. Depends on the technology.
Yeah. Yuck.
I don't like technology that, like all the stuff that,
Tries to tell you what you want.
no, they're like
Automated.
tracking us everywhere.
Oh, tracking. Tracking.
Talos says it's a VG, referring to crystal turquoise. Lots of Regals around. No, I should have got a cough drop out. I knew that was coming.
Uh-oh.
I should have, but I didn't. I started sneezing instead.
It could have been a contender.
So I'm going to pull out a few cough drops. Ooh, I got in the seat. It went rolling. Man, spinning around. Oh, yeah, you see the piece Kim put in there to brace up that square tube that's going to be the top of the bed.
Yeah, I don't want to just fly in there. I need something to screw into with the body metal and everything.
Ozone! Ukraine, Turkey. Good evening. Good to see you. We are back. We're back in our part of the world. We drove, for those of you that weren't here earlier, when we went there in the Jeep Patriot, we drove 5,068 miles. That's a pretty good trip. Mo Parquet says, apologizes, my phone battery died.
Well, Parquet, you need to be more prepared. You need to be here for the whole stream. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Mo Parquet, why not? Don't you love Mo Parquet?
Mo Parquet puts out a lot of shorts. She puts out a lot of videos.
Mopar. She's learning about Mopar. She needs our support. She hangs out with us all the time.
And it's,
oh, I gotta find my welding helmet.
and as
Magic helmet. Magic welding helmet.
John Cope says, Mopar to you.
There it is. There's my welding helmet.
Yeah, this is definitely worldwide tonight.
Oh, look.
Ukraine, Turkey, Venezuela.
Just what you want. A million baby spiders in your welding helmet.
Got spiders in your welding hood.
Look, right there. A million little spiders.
Oh, God. It's like all the... Don't do that near me. All the spiders hatched in her. You ever seen one of those with a billion little spiders hatch and they're in some spot?
Well, they're in my friggin' helmet. Gotta love that. Well, at least they're too small to really bite me. Ooh, spiders.
My son had a 68 Firebird, and I had some rust in the back, and I went to look at it back by next to the taillight. So I lean over the inside, and I'm feeling around in there. Man, I just like the same thing, only it was about 100 times that. All these spiders were all over me. It's like they just hatched. Little tiny spiders. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just what you need, huh? Spiders. Hatching.
Well, Parquet says, hey, on TikTok and Facebook, I try not to clog everyone's YouTube. I also try to stay consistent. Very good. Yeah. Regals, too. I often think of what a beauty I could have made.
Can you give me those blue colors?
Might be, I gotta pay attention to Kim here.
Just for a second.
I could have made my BF Regal. I should have painted it that color and put Tridents. What are tridents? Tridents on it.
Okay, welding.
Welding. Okay, I'm gonna cover my. Ooh. Everybody, cover your eyes. Put on your welding hood.
And again.
Okay. Kim hasn't welded in a month, and she just like right back into it.
And again.
Okay.
Again.
Okay. Bear Rose is here. Good evening.
Add pressure on this sucker.
Okay. We got any gas? We got gas?
No, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. It didn't seem like no gas.
It's okay.
It smells like welding.
Yeah.
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 Some kind of fire down this end. What's going on?
Right?
There's a lot of smoke, and I thought I saw fire come out of there.
Yeah, it seems to have gone out. Thanks for the warning. Okay, now.
And that fuel hose has no fuel. It goes to where the tank is supposed to be, but there's no fuel tank in it. Oh yeah, something really smells, Kim.
Nothing really to burn. It's
Barrow says you can definitely hear it when the gas runs out. Guess I should cover. Oh, says you folks in the U.S. use that term for slots, jelly beans. Never heard that, and I didn't know what you were talking about. Wendy says later, I'm trying to get hold of a friend to go swimming at his house across the street. It's still 82. going on? I mean, that's going to hold it.
Woo!
What happened? You got a berry on your foot or something?
Maybe a little bit.
Welding berry on her foot.
My finger.
On your finger.
Okay, that's all right. Now I gotta do over here. Yes. I don't really like that. I put up for myself. I guess I do.
Well, Parquet says, I'm obsessed with the slot legs. I like them more than the weld rims, honestly. Make sure you got long enough studs. Did we slot? Really? Because they make sure you got long enough studs so that they come through all the way. Vintage had that problem. No Name Nationals. He ended up having to swap out wheels, borrowed some wheels, swapped out because the studs weren't long enough for his wheels. Huh?
That made it more fun.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying it's something, Mo Parquet, you need to pay attention to that. If you haven't already, you may already know.
There you go.
See here, Barrow says, my niece passed her welding test and got her first real job as a welder for Fraser Steel. But after teaching her on the Corvair, I can tell you for sure, I have zero faith in so-called trade school, really. Olive says, yeah, they seem pretty out of style when I wanted some. Okay, but they seem to be back. If you long, I like Magnum 500s and factory speed. Yeah, I like wide factory wheels. Big, wide, kind of detailed wheels. They look. Magnum 500s, I like them. I don't know if it's really a racing wheel, but on the street, I really like them. Ozone says, Bravo, where did you learn the Turkish language? We'll put up, because we'll put up a turkey. Different turkey. Arrow, straight spool never had her do an overhead. And I'll tell you, position welds, I watch these guys with the TIG welding with a pedal, and they're doing position welds every which way. And you know who I was really surprised was, bang, when we were at Dallas' house on his birthday, and Dylan Levi was there. Big sparks. Big old sparks came out from under the car.
What'd you say?
Sparks came out from under the car. I don't know how they got down there. So anyway, Dylan Levi was down there putting a cage in Dallas's Buick, and so he's TIG welding inside the car and the pedals outside. And Brooks out there operating the pedal while he's in there welding. I thought that was pretty good. Never seen anybody do that before.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Very good. I don't like many wheels, but I like those Chrysler Supreme. What's a Chrysler Supreme? Is that like the old Chrysler? What were the old Chrysler's called? The original Chrysler's. I really like those. And Raiders focus. I'm not sure what those are. Got to make sure the stud length fits. Those rims are thicker there. Yep. All sanded up with the baby moon reverse dishes on my duster. Those look good. I used to like them a lot, but I don't know if I do that now. I remember the full moons that cover the whole wheel, and they use those like way back, like at Bonneville. Oh yeah, Barracuda says, yeah, okay. The SS, yeah, Chrysler SS's, man, I like those. I really wanted to
see any of that welding, or did it not really show up?
Oh, it showed up. Yeah. Smells like welding in here.
What a mess.
Made a mess.
Yeah.
We were out there in Arizona. I had a friend that used to work at the airplanes with me, and now he's working somewhere else. And he's running a shop where they're building farm equipment. Big, hefty, thick steel farm equipment. And, man, I was looking at they got a young guy in there that's welding, MIG welding. And I'm looking at welds that are this wide and just most beautiful welds you ever seen from a MIG. Oh, man, where'd you find this guy? He goes, it's funny. He came in here. He goes, yeah, I know how to weld. And he says, yeah, I've heard that many times. He goes, but this guy actually can weld. We hired him. He actually can weld. Yeah, Mopar K says he told me about how you couldn't keep your hubcaps crap in the day. Fall off or get stolen. Yeah, what are those Chevy wheels called that were in the late 70s? Maybe mid 70s. They were. I got a set, Kim. I bought a set of those wheels.
Yeah, you have a set.
Can't think of what they're called. I had a set of those on my 72 Monte Carlo, and somebody stole the beauty rims and the center caps. So then.
Sorry.
So anyway, then I had the wheels, but I never did get center caps and beauty rims again. But now I've got a set here. Yeah, rally. Buddy Carafano, you get a couple points for that. The Chevy rally wheels. And yep, somebody stole the caps. And I took the car to an upholstery shop. A friend of mine had an upholstery shop. And he had it all day. And I went down there at the end of the day and paid him for the work. And man, did he do nice work. And if you're ever in Central California, the name of the place is Mitch's Stitches. The guy's name is Mitch. His shop is Mitch's Stitches. Anyway, this is like 40 years ago. So I went down there and paid him. And we put the car outside. And then I went back to my shop and I got a ride from somebody down there. And they were gone. So between the time he closed up his shop and I got back down there, somebody ripped off those rally rims, caps.
Just me right off. I bet you yelled, stomped your feet.
I just couldn't believe they were gone. Man, somebody took those. Now I got another set. Finally got another set. But I don't know what I'm going to put them on. I was going to put them on the Studebaker, but I may and I may not. I don't have anything GM. Although I got that frame, that subframe for a Trans Am, and I've got an axle for a Chevrolet that I could put under the Studebaker and make it all Chevrolet under it.
How long have we been streaming?
2 hours and 38 minutes. No, 1 hour and wait a minute. What the hell is it? 1 hour and 40 minutes. See, and then Luis says Indianapolis 500. Oh, since I was trying to collect the Mopar rally wheels, but only got one. Real heavy anyway. Tabo, I would swap my jelly bean slots for a set of Onger Hustlers. I don't know what those are. Very good. I had Onger Hustlers on my HQ Monaro. Kim, what Australian vehicle were we just looking at somewhere? Oh, it was here. It wasn't you. It was me. It's on Marketplace. I'm going to have to snag a picture of that. Oh, I'm going to have to snag a picture of that. Australian car that's for sale on Marketplace here, and ask everybody what it is, because I don't know what it is.
Are you sure it was on Marketplace?
Yeah, it was last night I was looking at Marketplace.
Oh.
Trying to get tired and go to sleep after I screwed with my phone.
Oh, is it the one that you used for the thumbnail?
No, that's some custom car that was done in Missouri. I just snagged a picture of that. Ozan says, I really like Puff, by the way. Wish he was my second father. But finding a set in 4-inch pattern, I'd have more luck holding a sack than a rocking horse. You know, that's something I don't like about Chryslers. They have all those different patterns. They're all 5 lug, and I always thought they were the same, and they're not. So Kim's always like, no, those wheels won't fit on that. Yeah, those wheels will fit on that one. And then she stole 2 of my wheels, which that's okay.
Well,
they're 13-inch, or were they 14-inch? I don't know. You took 2 of my wheels.
I took the 2 14 inches. I needed good tires on the Dart when we took it out to No Name Nationals last year.
Yeah,
this wasn't going anywhere. So
that's fine. Yeah, so I got the 13s on the back of this one. But it's just funny that Chrysler did that. And then what is it?
They used the small 5-on-4 pattern until like 72, and then they went to the 5-on-4.5 like Ford uses after that. And then trucks have 5-on-4 or 5-on-5.
I'm going
depending on the year for that.
While we're talking about it, we got people here. I'm going to go into, let's see if I can do this.
Okay.
I'm going to Marketplace. Is that what this is? I guess that's the one I use.
Yeah, type in Facebook. Man, you were answering all kind of questions on YouTube today. You were supposed to be working. Tabo says, I think they did Barracuda, owned at some stage by Unger. I don't know who. Oh, did you know Chevrolet had a wheel factory in New Zealand? I think they did. There was plenty of aluminum available from in their car.
Is this me or?
I saw a nice set of small bolt pattern Chrysler wheels.
Yeah, this is me.
It was a heck of a drive, and they were like $800 for the set. Man. Because I have small bolt pattern on the front of my Dart, and then Ford bolt pattern on the back. What are you doing? Shopping for cars? Oh, it's a Holden.
Holden
Okay.
Avalanche HSB.
Well, go ahead and bring that up. So
I'm trying.
Go down to the bottom.
That doesn't do anything.
Why not?
I don't know why not.
No, it's fair.
Okay, then I can go to the window, and then I can go to here. Yeah, there, that shows. So, those of you down under, what is that? Is that like a Monaro? Or what is that thing? It's got oh, it says only 333 of these made. It's a, can I click that from here? No.
Welcome in. It's me, Jaybird. Buddy Carfona says nothing is as bad as Ford's many bell housing bolt patterns. I agree, buddy.
Oh, that's horrible.
Every stinking no, it's not quite that bad, but there are about.
I gave up because Fords I used to have small blocks with a 5-bolt and a 6-bolt, but then as time went on, it's just I got a small block Chevy now. Every bell housing fits everything. It's just amazing. You know, it doesn't matter if you have Pontiac Iron Duke or a 6-cylinder Chevy or whatever I have. It all fits. Okay, so you're putting that there. Does anybody down under know what that thing is? Based on the Holden Commodore platform. Okay, well there's one here in Antioch, Tennessee, which is not too far from here. The guy wants 28 grand for it. Okay, I don't know what you've done there. You're moving stuff around.
I'm just flipping through the
pictures. Okay.
Go ahead, you can say what you're saying.
I don't know. I've lost my train of thought.
He wants 28 grand.
Wants 28 grand for it. I don't know how many miles it has. Oh, it's 150,000 miles. It's a lot of miles. But it's so unusual here. And there's a picture of the interior, if you keep going.
It's a 2004.
Yeah, it's an 04. That's why it seems like a lot of money for that, but it's in pretty... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's... Yeah, I mean, it's just... That's here in the U.S. with a steering wheel on that side. And it goes to what? 280 kilometers? Wow.
It's a 5.7 LS.
Yeah.
4L65E. It's all-wheel drive.
It's in Nashville, Tennessee. Clean title. So anyway, yep. Yeah, I mean, you never see that. Never. That's a like a car you never see here. Let's see here, based on a whole Commodore. Started life as a Commodore wagon, all-wheel drive system. That's right. He says it's all-wheel drive system squeezed in under it, and customized by HS. Oh, HSV is somebody else. Is another company. Maybe it's a KM. Maybe it's kilometers. Not. Oh, it could be.
Oh, it says only 333 of these made.
It says right there, 150K miles. I wonder. He doesn't have the...
Boy, it goes up to 250 miles an hour.
You can't... It's not miles an hour, it's kilometers. Okay. But that green spot there should have the miles in there, but he's got it selected to something else. So it doesn't show the kilometers. HSV, Holden Special Vehicles. Oh, okay. So yeah, anyway, I was just looking at Marketplace trying to make myself sleepy early morning hours this morning, and I'd been up all night, and I was really upset, so I was trying to get calmed down. I was just looking at cars, and this thing popped up, and I thought, man, I saved it in my, I just saved it so I can go back and find it, because it's such a strange car here. Oh, so this could be like a GTO with a wagon body. That's kind of what I thought when I saw the dash. Kind of looked like a GTO.
Mexican Specs asked, how was it imported since it is not 25 years old?
I have no idea. I have no idea. It's in Nashville, and he says he has a clean title on it. Unknown. You know, Mexican Spec, aren't there some rules on importing a car if it's your car and you
Can you ask?
and you and you drive it in, you keep the car? I thought there was something about that because there were people I knew moved from Canada, and I think they said the car had to be at least 3 years old, but they had to keep the car. So I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Mexican Spec wants you to get in touch with the seller and ask.
So I should ask the seller.
Yeah, I mean, you could ask.
Yeah,
Just
I
be
could.
nice.
Yeah, I go.
Like, I have a friend who imports cars. He's really curious what the process was.
Oh, Tim's here. Better check in before Abby chases me out to bed. Very good. The Australian-made dragway chrome spoke wheels are very nice. Okay, so I want to get away from this because that's taking up our whole screen. So anyway, just something I ran across that I thought was kind of interesting to see.
That is,
here.
I didn't realize that was what you found, and not what I expected to see. Pretty
I
cool.
was just scanning through there looking at cars, and that popped up. Might be the case that the drivetrain is the same as other cars imported from Australia. Well, yeah, it's a LS Chevy. It was what, a 5.7 liter LS.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what was in the GTOs? I mean, it kind of looks like a GTO.
I don't know. Maybe Australian emissions regulations are good enough for US. I don't know. I don't know why I guess, because I have no idea.
It's in Nashville, so I don't know.
Yeah, because Tennessee is not very. Don't care.
Yeah, but you still got to import it into the U.S., so I don't know what happened.
Olive says that there are exceptions for rare and special vehicles if one has the money. Well, it says one of 333 made, so it is rare.
Tim says, had to put the window AC in the bedroom. Massive fires here. The smoke is rough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Tim.
Let's see. Luis says, well, tomorrow I'm going to build a garage workshop. So he is taking off. Good night. Okay.
Right.
Thanks for being here, Luis.
Hope it goes good for you, Luis. Tell us all about it. Send us pictures.
Yeah, pictures. Like pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking my
Where's
powder
Tim?
drink.
Where's Tim at?
He's in Colorado, somewhere around the south of Denver, but still in the mountains. Oh, what's he near? He's near the Air Force Academy somewhere, I think. But I can't think of the name of where he is.
Olive says for very limited edition collectibles, there can be import exceptions to the 25-year rule, basically. I see. And Hippie Long says the sweet spot for a Badges modern car is G8 and goes from the 2000s for a badass car. I'm not sure what that means.
The G8 is a Pontiac.
Yeah.
It was actually a Monaro, and they imported them for a year or two, and they had V8s in them, and well, they were some with V6s. They had V8s in them, and they were fast, four-door car that was sold through Pontiac dealers toward the end of Pontiac. It was the replacement for the Grand Prix. Grand Prix went up through what, 07 or 08, then the G8 came along, and it was around, I think, till the end of Pontiac, which was, what was that, 09 or 10 or something. when they killed Pontiac. That was a sad day, man. Pontiac was my favorite GM car. It's gone. Tim says Colorado Springs. Tells us, and the Monaro was a two-door version of the Commodore. So all very closely related. Okay. So actually, I said the G8 was a Monaro. It was actually a Commodore, right? It was a four-door car. That all cooled off. It's starting to smell less like burning metal.
Burnination.
Yeah, I didn't like the sparks coming out from under the car. I don't know if they got near the seat upholstery or not. I hope
No. No, I was really nowhere near the seat upholstery.
what? I couldn't believe sparks came out from under. How did it come out?
I don't know. I must have blew a hole through
It's a
something.
big old shower of sparks under there. So yeah, we basically got the Monaro from Pontiac. That was the GTO. The timing wasn't great. They are respected. Yeah, my son says, man, you know what that thing is? That GTO? He goes, that thing's got. He goes, it's like the size of a Honda Accord, and it's got a V8 in it. He was all excited about it. I said, yeah, I know what it is. Sure. Yeah, the G8 was a four-door. That's right. The Monaro was a GTO. Yeah, the GTO was. Yeah, they were like 04, 05, 06, I think, 3 years, and they were basically a Monaro, but they had the nose piece. They made it look like a Pontiac with a divided grill, and they said Pontiac on it. And they put the steering wheel on the, all the driving stuff was on the left side. And then the G8 was the four door, so I assume that was the Commodore. Oh, this is the initial version just looked like another G6 or something. So when they put the little nostril scoops on it, it helped. Yeah, I don't know. Tim says the fire is up to 50,000 acres, about 40 miles south. The wind is blowing the smoke up here. Plus the humidity is less than 10%, dry and hot. Man, that's no fun. I've been through that in California with fires there. If you want to get you guys in Mexico, Australia, or Australia, New Zealand, have Fiat X19s or Camaro or two-door wagons. And Fiat X19s, man, those things were fun, but I don't think any of them are around anymore. I had a friend that bought a new one. Man, it was epic. It was just like turn the steering wheel like this, the car goes boom, boom. It was like a go-kart, but it was streetable. It was a fun car. It was kind of like a Porsche 914, but I'd almost say better. Of course, the 914 6 was quite a car. The 914 with the four cylinders they were fun cars. But that Fiat X19 was something. Very good. What sort of polish do you use on alloy wheels, Tabo? For years, everyone was using Autocell metal polish. I eventually found out that Autocell makes a specific polish for alloy, which works much better. Yeah, up here they use this stuff called Mothers. What? You know that? You know what that is? Yeah, Mothers. We might even have some around here.
I think we have some stuff that's that brand.
Oh, there it is, right there.
That's upholstery.
That's upholstery cleaner, but it's Mothers. Mothers upholstery cleaner.
Yeah, Mary's Man.
Pete's Custom Car Shop. I'm still here watching you guys.
Pete, go to bed. You got to be up early.
But when you go to bed, leave our stream on.
No, don't tell them to do that. No, we're glad you're here, Pete.
So we're down under. Has always been that the GTO GSS imports were heavily restricted because GM USA didn't want Australian cars outselling Camaros and Bets. Yeah, but they were fast. Oh, G8. Yeah, GTO and G8. The G8 was a four-door, kind of a family car, but it was fast, And then the GTO, of course, was Yeah, it's kind of a specialty car. They really didn't sell a lot of them. I don't know what the, I don't know how many they sold. They were around. There was a used car lot. Oh, that used car lot just closed. There was a yellow one down there for sale. It was in '04, just before we went to Arizona. About a month before we went to Arizona. You know that one that's down there by the, uh, where the woman has the hot dog stand?
Yeah,
But they closed, so I don't know.
we did.
Let's see. It all says X19s were great, but I don't know if they do great in Mexico heat. And we had them in California, and this guy lived up, I don't know where he lived, somewhere up in the valley, so it's warm over there. But he used to drive it up to Travis Air Force Base. I was in the Air Force then, so that was in the '70s. And man, what a fun car that was. Very good. Yeah, we got Mother's and McGuire's here too.
Well, that's right. They're different. They're two different brands.
Mother's
It's
and
all the
McGuire.
same thing in different shaped cans.
Well, McGuire's, wasn't that the guy that invented that stuff? He's making it in his bathtub and packing it up and taking it to car shows, and it grew into a huge company. And he sold the company. Probably made a fortune. I think actually it was his son that made the fortune. I suspect there are a few here, but I would never buy one because you had one. You had an X19 once. Oh, yes, I'll leave it on all night for you guys. We're not going to be on all night. We're coming up the end here. Tabo, X19s have allegedly been seen here, and they're down under. Oh, so did they make right-hand drive ones? They probably did for England anyway. So if they did it for one, they did it for all. So Kim, so
Oh, I answered a question. Somebody was asking the question. What are these Australians? Oh, maybe it was Granddad's junk. I don't know. Somebody was asking the question about the your 318 poly engine,
oh
whether it was an 8-bolt or a 6-bolt crank, and I went out.
oh,
I
she
found the
went, look.
key. I went and I counted. It's a 6-bolt crank, which I think means it's the newer one that's more compatible, more easily with regular stuff. So, whoever asked that, I'll repeat myself again probably, but I did check on the 318 poly because motors.
Barry Cooter says I've seen X19s in New Zealand. Man, they're getting old now. Old cars. They're so much fun, but man, can you imagine trying to make one of those like it was, finding all the pieces and parts, making the suspension good. I suspect there's that, but probably you could put a Honda engine in there. At this point, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really remember what the engine looked like back there. The car, wow, Studebaker lights still flash. Well, you know what flashes them? Donations. But yeah, they flash. See that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Somebody did it. So now, the Studebaker's lit up. Thank you, Pete.
Pete's a hard-working guy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pete.
Oh, yeah.
I was checking out the YouTube and I was like, oh, Pete's live.
He's got lifts
Nice.
in there, and he's working on customers' cars, and
Yeah.
that's.
Oh, he had water in his shop too.
Wrench wants to know what the front end car is.
Front end car.
Oh, it's a Studebaker. It's a 1961 Studebaker Lark, and the rest of the car is right on the other side of that wall, and it's all apart. I bought it in Arizona, so it was pretty much rust-free, and it's a pretty decent car. Had a 6-cylinder in it, didn't run. Kim got it running, but I bought it.
The hood's over there.
But I
The fenders are over there.
The doors
The car's
are
out there.
And
we did get it to run, but it's pretty rough.
Up there, there's a bunch of totes.
A bunch of Studebaker parts.
Studebaker parts all over. And I bagged everything. Like I put like 2 bolts or 4 bolts in. So everything's written down where everything goes. So I'm not going to have, it's not like I got to root through a giant box full of crap. So it's all well organized. So I'll be able to put it back together sometime.
Maybe.
But yeah, it's one more project. Sure have the projects. That would be more engine for the brakes. To put the small block in it. Oh, are you talking
about?
We're
talking about a Honda or a Hayabusa or a
Hayabusa in an X19? Oh my God! Put 2 Hayabusas in there. You know how good that would sound.
They do it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
So, Kim.
Yeah.
It's been over 2 hours. I think it's time to go.
Yeah. We get like a rolling start. You know what I mean?
So we'll be back on Saturday.
We'll be back on Saturday.
An hour earlier than tonight.
Hopefully we'll have this place a little more dried up.
Oh, it's supposed to rain and rain and rain and rain.
No, I don't want more rain.
We're supposed to have like 5 or 6 days of rain. I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm going to have to go out and dig a trench so the water doesn't come in.
The lawn is like overgrown and it's warm and it's pouring rain. So you know what happens? It grows more.
Oh, the people who stuck around to the end, they get the special announcement. I got my registration and legit plate
and insurance
for my Bronco 2, so I can start driving my Bronco 2.
Her Bronco 2 is
I did have temporary plates, and I drove it one time on a video, but I got.
Saturday night is the 4th of July. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to blow up something.
I think we were here last 4th of July. I think we probably will.
Yeah, we were. I remember there was.
Unless someone invites us to a cookout, but I don't know that anybody has plans.
We're in Tennessee. There's gunfire out there.
Yeah.
So.
And if we go out past Riverside, they're gonna have fireworks there.
Are they?
And we'll get stuck in so much traffic. Can you imagine?
Well, yeah, the traffic and the drinking and the driving. No, I don't want to be out there. So we will check that U-bed for anything hot. Yeah, Kim, put your hand on that.
I'll check it, but it's fine.
That's been a half an hour.
It's not even smoking anymore. It's out.
So, let's see. Mexican Speck says Mrs. Speck is taking out to Donner, probably dinner, but she won't tell me where for the 4th. This is before I left. So you celebrate the 4th in Mexico, kind of like we do El Cinco de Mayo, which is more of an American holiday than a Mexican. Pretty cool.
Buddy Carafano says he has more projects than cash and time.
Oh, that's us.
And energy. Oh, man. I just don't have the energy sometimes. But we do what we can.
So,
thanks, everybody. You've made it to the end. You get 3 more points. We'll see you Saturday. Check out Mexican Speck on Saturday afternoon, as well as Pete and Moparquet and all our friends. We'll see you next time.